All right, guys, we're live again, and we have Wink. So we're across from Dillman, and Wink is there in that tall cottonwood. In the distance, we're along Pine Tree Road. There's a walkway heading up toward East Hill. There's the bridge going east toward Game Farm Road, and Winker is up there. So I have a peeky poo on him. Zoom in. If you were with us a few minutes ago, we were over at the nest area, looking at the.
Oh, he's gonna go.
Yep. Hi there, Kathy. Hi again. So we're over here on Pine Tree Road, on the right next to the pedestrian bridge going across Pine Tree, and Wink is over in the cottonwood. If you scroll back to the very beginning, you can see that we're over here across from Dillman, and Wink is there in that tall cottonwood on the Dillman farm side of. Is this Pine Tree or Pleasant Grove?
Huh?
Pine Tree. Okay. We have too many P roads around here. Pleasant Grove is over. Runs along the east side of North Campus. So he's looking to go down a little bit. So I know if he joined us earlier. Hey there, Marge again. Hey. Hi again, Kathy. So we're just scroll back for a second. We're along Pine Tree Road here, standing next at the west end here of the pedestrian bridge.
This way a bit, see if I see Mom.
Okay. So Cindy's going to go along. All right, I'll do this one more time. For those who are joining, we're over here. This is Pine Tree Road coming down from the south. There's the pedestrian bridge. There's Dillman Farm to the east of us. And that's the tall cottonwood that Wink is in. Cindy's going to go across the bridge and walk the path, pedestrian path south of Dillman. Yeah, it's hard to get him in focus. Hard to get his spots. Push focus on him. Pull it back. Looks pretty good. Yeah, it's going to be cold Monday and Tuesday for sure. Sunny, but it's going to be like 2 degrees or who knows, or minus something or whatever. So for sure, I agree. So if you're on the mailing list, Niren sent out a notice saying Charlotte has bought some maps of campus, paper maps, sort of tangible physical maps, on a first come first serve basis. So if you're interested, just send an email to Niren, to the distribution email list, and you'll, if there are maps left, then you will be certainly accommodated. And Niren certainly sent out a marvelous marketing email the other day, a couple of days ago. So everybody should have a map. Good morning, Niren. I was just putting in a plug for your plug for the maps that are kindly being supplied by Charlotte. So we got Wink here, and he's in the Cottonwood over here at the northeast corner of the Dillman property, right overlooking Cascadilla Creek. You're welcome. Thanks for doing that, Charlotte. Thanks for doing that, Niran. Okay, so I'm gonna walk over here so you get an idea. This is the pedestrian bridge. This is Pine Tree Road down below. That's Cascadilla Creek. That's the East Hill Recreation Way heading east. That's the walkway going along Pine Tree South to East Hill. That's the start of the recreation way there at the top of the hill. And Wink is over there in that tall cottonwood. And that's Horsey Hill there. So there's the recreation way going up there. That's Horsey Hill with Maple Avenue at the top. There's the Humphrey Stacks looking to the west. Print shop is right down there. And Holy Cow is behind Dillman to the east. There's the Vet Research Tower to the right of Wink's Cottonwood. Okay, so now you know where we are. Yeah, I agree. So we will see. Like I was saying, this is like what, the middle of January, and so by the middle of February, they should have decided on a nest location. They're definitely bonded this winter, absolutely, without a doubt. They're definitely defending the territory, without a doubt, because we have three young ones that are making incursions into the territory. And that was a gull that flew behind Arthur just now in the distance. I don't know why I'm calling him Arthur. I always call him Wink. I don't want to get into the habit. So yeah, so the towers must have come down this week because they were up last weekend. And
Not that way.
no sign of Big Red. Okay.
I mean, I can see pretty well. That's a vulture in the air, just so you know, flying
Okay.
behind him.
Yeah.
There's Mommy.
So Mom's somewhere, but not right here that we can see.
Oh, she loves that tree. So she was probably there with him before.
Yeah, it could be.
You know, when you were,
Yeah, that's a nice couple branch that he's on
yeah.
right now. Couples branch.
Boy, we're now technically past the middle of January.
Yeah.
Took a while to get to that tree. At least for us.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was saying again that within the month, within the next month or coming months from now, they will have decided, by the middle of February, they'll have decided on a nest location.
Whoa.
Yes, if
I
they're
don't
going to.
say they decided.
Sure,
Remember,
if-
Mom would change her mind last minute, right?
Oh, yeah, but they're going to be laying eggs in March. So
Yes, I
they will
understand
have.
that,
Okay.
but that they'll be, yes, they'll at least be giving us indication.
Yes, they'll be giving us.
And I guess if they never go there, well,
That's an indication. So yeah, I don't know. You guys should check to see if the big cam is up and running, because ostensibly it looks like they have wiring, and it looks like to me like they ran a conduit along the fence line from Weil, because there's a wire running up into the bottom of a box.
yeah, well, remember it was supposed to be hardwired.
I understand, but I was told that it was all going to be coming through that new
Yeah, I
trench
know.
that they built, and
I
suddenly
know.
there is now a conduit laying along the base of the
Right,
fence.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay,
Okay,
so,
sorry.
all right, Brittany says the cams are not operating currently.
All right, I didn't think so.
don't know. Yeah. All right. Hello, Yuri.
Did you tell folks that I'm not sure we'll be out tomorrow?
Is tomorrow gonna get cold?
Oh, yeah.
Already. Got it.
Yep.
Because Monday's supposed to be brutal.
Yep, so it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good here. You're definitely going into the deep freeze.
Yeah. So we may or
This
may
is
not.
pleasant.
Right. So we may or may not be out tomorrow or Monday, or because it's going to be brutal. It'll be sunny, but
Yeah, sadly.
so that might like lure us out.
Yeah. Yeah, but then we'll be out and we're like, yo.
Well, yeah. Like, yo, what were we thinking?
You knew it wasn't going to be nice. But you still went out and stood out with them anyway.
I know.
Oh, Lord. Ding dongs.
Well, I hope things are getting better there in your neck of the woods, Marge. And hi, Adriana. How are you? Welcome back. So we're here along Pine Tree Road. We have Arthur in the tall cottonwood tree at the northwest corner of the Dillman property, Dillman Hill Farm property.
I guess I could have brought that other phone.
Yeah.
I don't like getting too separated in the cold, but I was going to go back down that way. You know, maybe she was down or something when we were.
Yes, Birdie reminds us that we've been out in below zero temperatures before. Yes, we've been out when it's like 20, 25, 30 below.
Yeah, 40 below.
40
one
below
year
wind
with
chill
Ezra.
with Ezra over there at the chill water plant by Synchrotron. That was a brutal
That was not
time.
smart.
A lot of displaced persons are operating on little propane heaters. They've put out a call for propane. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a vulture.
that's a
Jeez,
vulture.
I thought that was mine.
Yeah.
See, I told you that vulture was flying around.
Yeah. Marge, that's just unbelievable. And who's supplying the propane? Are they like asking for volunteers, or are there like like charities or anything like that supplying propane that you can make a donation to, or what's happening with that? How's that supposed to be happening? Asking for donations to charities. Okay, got it. So there was in the heat of it all, beloved Asheville in particular. Is that the name of a charity? No, the Cornell store is not open. That closed last year. Oh, you mean the Cornell store?
What are you talking about?
I thought you were talking about the orchards. Yeah, Cornell Orchard store.
Oh.
No, it's not. That one closed
Oh, no, it's been more than a year.
more than a year. So, Marge, what did you say about beloved Asheville? Yes. Okay, so if people just like Google beloved Asheville charity or something like that, donations, should come up.
I know as soon as I go down that way, Mom's gonna put it all on you,
Yeah,
just like she did.
yeah. So I know there was like Samaritan's Purse and some other charities that were working just immediately after the hurricane. A lot of references to beloved Asheville on YouTube and elsewhere. Okay. And I don't know how the situation is on the West Coast in Los Angeles in terms of people that are supplying aid there. I'm guessing it would be the same thing. I know that in Samaritans first came and immediately helped scoop out the mud and remove drywall up to the high water mark in homes. Yes, there was another charity that we donated also to that was like doing a road clearing, tree cutting, clearing roads, and all that kind of stuff. World Kitchen out there. I don't know. I don't remember World Kitchen being. Perfect. They do. Yeah.
Did I tell you about that article I read with that guy out in LA was taking his horse truck and going around and rescuing horses for people and taking them to his farm, which was out of the way
danger.
of the fire.
Yeah.
And so he's got several horses now that he's, he and his wife, I think that's what they said, they're caring for, while this hopefully settles down.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Do they know? And they know who the owners are, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I know.
It's. I was looking at so we have a neighbor of ours who moved a few months ago, who was the lead scientist, whatever, JPL. So they lost a lot of homes there, even though JPL itself was spared. But homes in Pasadena and Altadena and that area, a lot of employees lost homes. And the Biltmore stables were saved. That's awesome.
Yep, I did that.
Yes, and the Biltmore itself, I think, was close.
I keep getting these things from Humane Society. What I mean? They're out there working hard, with cats and dogs. But when I saw that horse story come up, I thought, wow, thank God there's somebody out there helping the horses.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of ranches, right?
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful news, Marge, because that's going to help. It's going to help, start to revitalize the area. It's going to take years. I'm imagining. I was looking at the fire maps there and saw the Encino. It was not really, I don't know, it really wasn't on the news. It was most about the Palisades area and Easton, or the Eaton fire. But I was just looking at the fire map during the night and noticed that the ridgeline between Palisades and the San Fernando Valley, there's just one ridgeline, and then you're down into the Encino and Tarzana and stuff like that, and into San Fernando. Was like they held the line there because the fire was basically a third of a mile from Encino, and if it had gone down the hill, well, that would have been pretty tough, right? Sister Kittens, what is that? Hang on. Let's check them again. So Marge says she supports Sister Kittens, a TNR group. I don't know what that means. Here that has been helping put displaced persons together with their pets.
Yeah, transport and rescue.
Transport and rescue.
Something.
Working overtime here and in LA.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, I'll ask a dumb question. How far is Big Bear?
Big Bear is not close.
Okay.
Big Bear is. Yeah, Big Bear is like on the edge of the Mojave, coming out of. I don't think it's close to the fires.
Well, you got to know there are lots of eagles.
Yeah.
In that area, and they're thinking about laying eggs, right?
I agree. I know.
Just, I don't know, and that whole, I don't know, lemurs or something that are dying in Alaska, that is very sad. That's a climate change problem. I mean, we're talking just, I can't remember what it said. That's just was very bad.
Trap, neuter, release. Charlotte says TNR.
Yes, trap, neuter. Ah, yes.
Yeah. Cynthia and Chris are in the.
I wondered about Cynthia Guthrie. That's
She's
who you're talking about?
Yeah, she's in the Mojave, I believe.
Okay, so she's Big Bear.
Yeah, she's Big Bear, which is so. Okay, so yes, that's east of. It's in the Central Valley or whatever. It's east of. It's east of the fires. I mean, I'm not great at the geography of California. I do know when we drove.
I know, we haven't spent a lot of time.
We didn't drive out of LA, so I think the Mojave is east, and we drove east out of San Francisco to Yosemite, and so we went across the Central Valley, which is north of where Cynthia is, and I don't know where Chris is. I don't know if she's closer to LA or in LA or that exactly.
All right, I'm gonna head down. I'll take a if I don't return, then you might want to come walking. I don't know. I'll try to wave or yell.
Okay.
But,
So Chris is in
oh,
Ventura.
give me earphones. Oh, but that's not gonna work. Never mind.
Right, you can call. You can call. So I'm not sure. I don't know where Ventura is. Awesome. That's good, Birdie. Thank you. Yeah, so if you look at, there's a site that has detailed fire alert information. If you are interested in it, has a detailed map of the actual active fire areas, and then sort of evacuation zones are a different color and stuff like that, like broader areas, and then within those areas there are actual detailed fire zones that are indicated, and the map is interactive. You can touch on a zone and it tells you what the alert is for that, or the recommendation or the mandate or whatever it is for that zone. And so it gives you a real interesting, it gives you a real impactful idea of what's going on there. So they have some of the zones are being reopened for residents only to go back in. I don't know if I don't know. I'm guessing those areas are all areas that were largely spared, but were sort of evacuated in case. So it's north of Oxnard and Thousand Oaks. Okay. That is informative, but it doesn't help me. Is Ventura north or east or south of LA or southwest or southeast or however the coastline runs there. Thousand Oaks. Beautiful name. Heard it before. Don't know where it is. I know the fire stopped at Brentwood and Riviera and on the ridgeline above Encino. North of LA. Okay. Thanks, Amira. So the wonderful news is that got it all near the ocean. Yeah. Well, with a name like Thousand Oaks, I can imagine, right? But they had the Encino Reservoir, so kind of between LA and Santa Barbara. Okay, got it. North of LA is what I need to know. So interesting, there's the pass between the LA basin and then you go through, and apparently there's the San Fernando Valley, which is a broad valley, but it's got like a fairly narrow opening between Los Angeles and the valley and San Fernando. But there's the Encino Reservoir, which I guess this happened like 3 days ago or something like that. They actually fought the fire there and stopped it on the ridgeline. And they had a whole line of helicopters and a fixed wing, but the helicopters were basically lining up at fire hydrants and the Encino Reservoir, and they were getting. And the Encino Reservoir was like right down, half a mile below the fire line, and they did it for all day, day and a half or something like that, just nonstop runs, filling these helicopters with water, and they were dropping it on the ridgeline, and then the fixed wings were coming through with a retardant and stuff, and so they, at that point and so far, have beaten back the fire, and the winds have shifted back during that period of time to offshore, so they're blowing out to sea, which basically kind of helps stop the fire in its tracks, because otherwise like I said, if it had gone down a third of a mile down the hillside, it'd have been burning Encino and down into the valley. And it would have been another repeat of the Eaton fire and Altadena. So thank God that did not happen. So thank you for, I'm guessing that the charities like Samaritan's Purse and others are out there in LA also helping. Kind of a different situation. Oh, there goes probably Big Red. And she's cutting across. All right, so Cindy. All right, so Big Red just flew over us here, and she cut through the paddock there, and there goes Wink, and he is heading over here to one of the poles, and Big Red is down the path. She went through the paddock and through the trees along the pathway down that way in the distance, and I think landed in a tree. So let me see if I can get hold of Mom. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go. Winko's over there on that pole, and I'm gonna go down the path here. See if we can see Mom. All right. I'm gonna nudge that a little bit so that it's not quite so fuzzy looking on the left. Okay, so here's the back of Dillman, and we're walking on the East Hill. That's Cascadilla down there, and it's gonna run parallel. It's gonna go this way a little bit and then run parallel with the path. And I think she's down here somewhere. She cut through the Dillman paddock and then crossed over this path, but I thought she curled back into the trees here on the left. We'll see. Hard to tell in this light. I don't know. I would think that we'd be seeing her by now.
I keep trying to look to see if she pulls through that way.
Right, I know.
Oh,
I'm not showing you. All right, I guess I'm gonna head back to Wink. Maybe she'll join him over there. Yeah, I know. She's a bit of a pistolita. Pretty snaggy here. A lot of vines. Stuff. So there's a little, this is nice. They have a little, whatchamacallit. They have a gate there with the sign. They got a nice little pathway down now. They got a little sign here that says Dillman Hill. So there's a little back entrance into the farm. There's like a little pump house of some kind. There's this Cascadilla Creek. Go back over the footbridge, one that crosses the creek, and the other one that crosses Pine Tree. So we're going to go back over and then up along Pine Tree South and have a look at Winker. And we'll see if Mom shows up. And there he goes. Just took off. He's gonna go further south. I'm assuming this is Wink. I'm guessing it is. He's basically wanting to do some hunting here. Hello, Wink. I guess we'll just stop here. Put him on the scope. Pretty handsome guy. Okay. All right, I think I finally got a scap there of Mr. Wink.
Oh, good.
Yep, this is the one who's usually on campus. Here's our guy. All right, so hopefully BOGette will reappear. He's very handsome there, isn't he not? Look at that, beautiful. All that white on his back. Pop off on us. Yeah, slice. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. These cross arms on these poles are, you wonder how they stay on them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I went way down past where you went. I didn't see it.
Got it.
You had to pull through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one near the other.
Yeah.
I had to stop in one heater. You were gonna fly back. Yeah, where's mommy? Wait.
guess Cindy wants me to come up there, which is fine. There. Hey.
Who is that?
I don't know. Very loud. He was waving at us. I'm not sure who that was. I don't recognize the car. Hi, Deborah. So we got Wink here and BR is across the way somewhere. Scared him. Just lost it there. And we have seen Doodle, and we have seen Backyard Girl, and we have seen.
Yeah, Backyard. Well, not today. Backyard Girl we had a couple days ago.
Yes, Backyard Girl a couple of days ago. We had Doodle and Orchard Girl last weekend.
Yeah, so we still have 3 juvies.
Yep, 3 Jews in the area.
Doing awesome.
And if you didn't catch our earlier clip this morning, we were over at the nest area, and all the light towers are down except for the nest tower and its adjoining east tower. So this week they all came down, and they have started the trenching for the foundations for the new building. So you have an idea if you look at the video. Let's see, I point out where the northeast.
Sorry, can you do me a favor? If he goes that way, can you dump?
Anything else? Anyways, I was saying you can see the situation there at the nest area. So very different with the towers down.
Very different looking, is it?
Yeah. Hopefully that will not dissuade these guys from.
Those have been up for, I don't know how long.
For decades.
As long as I can remember.
Yeah. He's got his eyes on somebody.
You didn't see it either, right? And you've been Mom. Oh, you pretty girl. Poor Winker's probably saying, honey, usually you're the one who sits and gives them these views.
Yeah.
How come I got stuck with it? He said, you take a turn.
Okay, so Deborah, I really hope to return to the nest. So cozy. Yeah. Morning, Lana. Morning, Barry. All right, so anyway, this is where we are. We were at the nest area earlier, and I'm going to tap on the screen, see if we can get it to focus. So this is looking north toward campus along Pine Tree Road. There's Winky's up on the pole, and we believe Big Red is along over here to the east of us somewhere. He was in the cottonwood tree down at the Dillman farm, and then he came over here to these poles, working his way south. And before he did, she crossed over the Dillman paddock and went east somewhere along the path. We did not find her. And Cindy looked quite extensively, so I'm not sure where she went.
Shoot.
So he's looking at us. He's looking to do something. Or am I moving back again?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm going to start running into wires here pretty soon. All right. Well, we haven't been out this week, so this is the first time we've been out.
I was out Monday and Tuesday after I dropped you off.
Okay, so Cindy was out Monday and Tuesday. She did not see any of the juvies.
No.
But we saw them last weekend.
Yeah, so, and we had Wednesday, we had backyard girl.
Yeah, Wednesday we had backyard girl at our house. She was awesome.
Getting darker. There's a robin over there. I wonder if the robin found one. Looker? Yeah, he's gonna go way up on that hill. I'd rather he did that than down by the road.
So I'm pretty sure that was Mom that flew, through there earlier
Yeah.
because it was an adult.
Oh, okay.
I believe it was I certainly saw a tail. I believe a red tail.
Okay. I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
I get it. You get a little bit of a view. Let's not do what Mama did the other day. That's all we were thinking.
Yeah, he might head off here.
He's a patient fella.
Yeah. I'd love to know where the heck she went. So if you just joined us, we're here along Pine Tree Road. Earlier we were at the nest on the previous clip.
Oh, the little birds in that pine tree?
Yeah. So we're here on Pine Tree, and Wink started out at Delman, which is north of us here along Pine Tree Road at the intersection with 366, and he came down here to these poles. Before he did that, though, I believe we had a BR go across the Dillman paddock and down along east along the East Hill Recreation Way. But we did not find her, so thinking it was her, thinking it was an adult, because he didn't sort of go chasing after her or anything like that, as though it were an intruder or any of that kind of stuff. So he's here hanging out, and we're hoping that she'll come join him. Been looking to try to do a little bit of hunting, maybe. I mean, he's looking; he hasn't done it yet, but. Yep, he does. So good morning, Ostrich. Morning, Elizabeth. So I don't know if there are any maps left or not that Charlotte was offering up for folks. But if there are and you're interested, just let Neera know here or send him an email, reply to the email, and a nifty campus map will be winging its way to you in the U.S. mail. If you want to see what's happening over at the nest area, check out the YouTube clip from earlier this morning. We went over there and we found out, in fact, that all the other light towers around the field area are down, and the only remaining ones are the two towers there, the nest tower and the east tower. Excellent, Charlotte. Yep, outfield and second base and first base and third base are all, and the wild nest tower are all gone. So the only thing that's left is the Furno nest tower. And also on the video you can see the beginnings of the outline of the building footprint and where it is in relationship to the nest tower. It's starting to snow.
Yeah.
The wind's picked up.
I'm sure he'll go down as soon as we go.
Yeah. Indeed.
I guess I'd like to take a peek and see if we see Mom before we stop. Come on, Weaker, you want to go down? Catch something?
So a couple of weeks ago, Charles went up and snagged all the equipment off the wild nest tower. And even though the nest tower cam is offline, seems like, oh, and off he goes. He's heading. Oh, come on. He's heading over Dillman toward 366. So we'll see what we do if we We're gonna walk down to the car and morning. We'll see if we see him or if we will call it a morning. So these are Wink's favorite poles. He likes to sit up there, and actually not those. Sorry. Yeah, it's those two up there that he likes to sit on, especially when Big Red's down here along Pine Tree. So it's nice to have them over here keeping up the tradition of being here during and after Christmas and New Year's. So BR went in that way. She came flying across the backside of Dillman and down along the path. And we went down that way, and Cindy went even further than I did and did not see her, so not sure what was going on there. Pretty sure it was her, because Wink did not react to her being flying through that, or the birds flying through there, so I assumed it was her. And he just came over here very calmly. So my guess is that it was Big Red. So this is the pedestrian bridge across Pine Tree. Yeah. I'm going to walk down the little curvy path here to the print shop.
Does that sound like gunshots?
Yeah, sounds like shotguns.
It can't be ricocheting from West Hill, does it?
I don't know, either that or they're working on like Bowers or something like that. All right, shall we pause? Oh, he's over there in the beach. Somebody's over there in the beach. Let's just toss, go in the car. Yep, good morning. If you want to unlock the car. All right. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Yep. Very loud this morning.
think it's Winker, but I could be wrong. He's along Judd Falls. He's not in the beach. It was an optical illusion.
Yeah.
Go up and around, I think. You know what I'm saying? Where are you going to, you can't park. Careful, watch the tree.
Right over here, like we used to.
Mama?
Alright, so he's up there. We assume it's him.
It's not Mama.
Alright, well, we'll show him for a few more minutes and then I think we'll probably stop. He's up there. Alright, so Wink's up there on the hill in that tree there. So he's like right above the fence line there, which is the holy cow fence line. Alright, so if you're looking on the map, we're over here. This is down there is 366, and Judd Falls starts at 366 and runs along this way and past Campus Road heading north, and then it intersects with Tower Road heading north, and then it goes up into Forest Home. And we're in the middle of the Wiggly Curve here. So you got 366 on the south, and then you have Campus Road running east to west, and then you have Tower Road running east to west, and then north of that you're you're going through a little bit the east end of the bowl and into the beginning south end of Forest Home. Correct. The kissing trees. Yep. Morning calliope. And yeah, so Holy Cow is, I don't know how it's labeled on the map. I think it may be like a little research farm thing or something like that. I don't know if they have a name on it or not. But it's not going to be called Holy Cow on your map for sure. So he's basically at the southwest corner of that Holy Cow little area. So if you find 366 and then you find Judd Falls, so the area between 366 on the south and Campus Road on the north and Judd Falls on the west and Tower Road on the east, so that little block, city block, it's not really a city, but that little area, that's Holy Cow Farm, we call it. I mean, we call it an experimental farm or a research farm or something like that, I'm not sure. And we're over here at the west side of it in the Judd Falls curve. Careful. Where are you headed? Okay. Yeah. Hello, Jan. Hi, Barry.
Wow, Karel.
Pardon me?
The gunshot that just happened again. It's coming from that direction.
Yeah. I don't know. Equine Metabolism Unit. Oh my goodness. What a name. Teaching research barns. Yeah, you guys are going to become experts now. Yeah, so the label Teaching and Research Barns Equine Metabolism Unit. Okay, very good. So, right, so the what we call the Agway Barn, the Agway building, which is the building on the, there's a cluster of buildings there in the sort of farmyard, barnyard, whatever it is, in the building on the west, which is an Agway building. That's the equine metabolism building. That's where they have the horses and do blood tests and stuff like that, whatever. And then there's a barn on, so the barnyard is like U-shaped with the opening to the south. And the east building is where the cows are, like the Holy Cows have their pen there. And then the building to the north is where they have the sheep. And then the building on the west is where they have the horse metabolism stuff. Ruminant Nutrition Lab. There you go. So a ruminant, I believe, would probably be a cow, right? So students come, they pop open the cork on the side of the cow and they look inside to see what's happening in the stomach, or the intestinal tract of the cows. And then they ruminate about it. Jan, where are your 4 horses? We've been watching a series out of Australia from the early 2000s called McLeod's Daughters. Okay, so we're going to walk up the road. Am I walking or driving? Okay. We got somebody up here. Hang on. I can go up along the road. Somebody has somebody. Oh wow. All right. All right, so Big Red is right. Yeah, it's fine. All right, Big Red's raiding a squirrel's nest up there. Yeah, she's going. She hasn't done this in a long time. All right. Come on. All right, let's get zoomed out. Let's get this thing on here. Where'd she go? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I see her. Alright, so there's the squirrel's nest, and she has destroyed those things before. What? No. No. So that's the nest, and she hopped down over to there. So if she's going to go up there or not. Are you going to go back up? All right, what are you going to do, Big Red? Off she goes. All right. I think it's time to stop. Okay. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. So we had Dad, he's down there still, and Mom was up there raiding a nest, and she's moved along up the road, along Campus Road. So they're both here, and appreciate you guys stopping by. Check out the video from earlier at the nest site, and you guys enjoy. Take care.